And they said, "Go to, let us build us a city and a tower whose top may reach into heaven, and let us make us a name, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth." See, the sin of Genesis with Adam and Eve was the sin of wanting to be like God. The lie that the devil told them is, "Oh, the day you eat that fruit, you're going to be like God." And Adam and Eve said, "Well, okay, we want to be like God." The Mormon's biggest push is, "Oh, you'll be as God once was, so man is, and as man is, so God once was." The Mormons, that's one of their standard lines. And they try to get you to want to be like God, so you can go out and have a planet and have all the virgins you want. As the Mormons, the Arabs have bought into that lie, and have all these babies on the planet Kronos like God is now. And then our jobs as Mormon is to provide little human bodies for all those souls to come into. So this is their philosophy. And so again, man's temptation is, well, hey, we want to be like God. We want to be somebody in the whole earth. We don't want to be scattered around. We want to be somebody. We is somebody. See? Our lives matter. That's why the Bible speaks so much about how part of that Canaanite Baal worship was always this idea of building groves on top of the mountains. You think, well, why? Who gives a flip about the top of the mountains? Well, because again, see, it's kind of mocking God, and it's saying, well, we're important, and we're going to let God, we're going to give him the finger and show him, because we're going to build our high places. We're going to have high places where we have put these groves dedicated to our false gods, see. They think they can compete with the God of the Bible. And so men today want to be like God. Anybody sitting up there could be called the King of Heaven. See, doesn't that make sense? Well, who's going to sit up there on the top of this tower we're going to build? Oh, that's King Nimrod that's going to sit up there. Amen? See? He's the king. He's the rebel leader. And so the Lord came down. See, God is allowed. He's the one that made this watch. So as the watchmaker, he's got the right to step into it anytime he wants and tinker with it anytime he wants. Amen. He can take the back off of it and take the flea out or put a flea in. I mean, he knows what he's doing, and he's the boss. But now usually when God comes down, it's not because he wants to be a blessing to the people of the earth, but he's coming down in judgment on the people of the earth. Even in Exodus chapter 3. See, man's saying, "Go up, let us go up." But the Lord comes down. That's why we're in such trouble with NASA and our silly space program. And stupid and dishonest space program, we should always add. So God comes down and confounds the language, that they may not understand one another's speech. Verse 7, verse 8. So the Lord scattered them abroad from thence upon the face of all the earth, and they left off to build the city. So they quit and scattered. And in doing so, see, they left the tower with its